Hey, it's time to dish with tea. That's me. I'm about to make some lunch. And I needed a dipping sauce. I made this last week and I really enjoyed it. And I thought, and I kind of winged it. So, try to recreate it for you here today. Wish me luck. We'll see how it goes. This is what my version of a honey mustard vinaigrette dip. You could make it into a salad dressing. I would add a little bit of olive oil if I'm making it into a salad dressing. You could leave it as is. This is more, I'm looking for a dip, not looking for a salad dressing, but absolutely you probably could just add, and I would definitely add olive oil to it. Not a lot, just a little bit, just barely. And I hope you enjoy it. So let's get started, shall we? Roll footage. All right, I'm going to show you how I saw this online as a vinaigrette, but I wanted to make this as a creamy dressing. Actually, not really a dressing, more of a dip, because your girl likes to dip. And I'm tired of ranch. How long have we done ranch? And I'm just tired of ranch. So this is a version of like a honey mustardy kind of thing, but you could tailor this to what you like and what you have on hand. And that's what I always say. Do with the ingredients that you have around, not what I'm using. But I am taking a shortcut with this harmless honey. I happen to have it because it's sugar. It's a sugar-free honey alternative. I get it on Amazon. I have it linked below in my Amazon store. I just like it, quite honestly, when I want to make granolas and stuff where you need a lot of honey. And I don't want to spend 35 points on honey. So could you use honey in this? Absolutely. If you want to use honey, you can use regular honey. I'm not telling you not to. I'm using this because I happen to have it around. But you just have to adjust the points because the points are definitely going to be different. All right, so I'm going to put about a half a cup of non-fat Greek yogurt in my bowl. I guess I should have already had it measured out, but this was deciding this last minute to have. And when I have something that I think you guys might want to see, I decide to film it. This is what I do. So half a cup. Again, I'm not very accurate with it because it's yogurt. It's not going to hurt anybody. Just saying. So to that, I'm going to put some honey. This is where you would add your regular honey, but I'm going to add a harmless honey. So I'm going to do 2 teaspoons. Now you can have, if you have a different kind of syrup or a honey alternative, feel free to use that, or maybe a syrup of sorts. I always say give it a try. You never know what's going to work, quite honestly, until you really get in there and try. Where's my little spatula? I'll use this one. Get all that out. Now the recipe called for soy sauce, and your girl didn't have any, so yeah, this is one of those little packets from the Chinese restaurant come in handy. So I'll measure it this way we know how much we're putting in. Let's see. Got my tablespoony. That's about a tablespoon of soy sauce. So there we go. I'll have everything written in the description box. No, I won't have it in the description box. My link will be in the description box for my recipe blog. Now I'm using some of this Flavor God garlic. Lovers, you can just use garlic powder. And I'm not measuring it for the simple fact I'm too lazy. Actually, maybe I should measure it. This way you have more accurate stuff. Yeah. Let's try a half a teaspoon of garlic. I like garlic. If you don't like garlic, leave it out. Now I have several different types of mustard here. You could use whatever mustard you like. I don't have Dijon, and I really love Dijon in this, but I don't have any, so I'm just going to use some regular yellow mustard. I'm not measuring mustard. I'm just going to be like, it's going to be a tablespoon. Also have this this mustard, this Herbes de Provence mustard. Now this will give it an interesting flavor because Herbes de Provence is in honey mustard. So we'll grab a tablespoon of that. A tablespoon of this hot mustard. If I say honey one more time, you guys are going to shoot me. I think I'm going to shoot myself. Tablespoon of that. Okay. And I have this pepper that I found. I just really like it. It is wickedly good pepper. Now, you know I'm a ground pepper girl, freshly ground, but this has white pepper, black pepper, red pepper, And it's really interesting. So it takes a little bit, you know, still a little bit of shake. And I guess we should put a little dash of salt, shouldn't we? Well, let's mix it first. I'll grab the salt in a minute. See if else I want to, anything else I want to add. Again, this is not traditional honey mustard, nor will I say it is. And you know me, I like to use yogurt in all of my dressings. Quite honestly, I like it. And I don't have to pay points for it. I won't lie. It's a 0-point ingredient. Does it help? Yeah, absolutely. Let me go grab some salt. Let's put just a dash of some monk fruit. I'm going to put about half a tablespoon. That needs to balance out the vinegar that I'm going to put in. Okay. I'm using rice wine vinegar. I just happen to like it. It's more to me like a white wine vinegar. Put a tablespoon. Again, use whatever vinegar you have. You have apple cider, even red wine, even white vinegar would work, quite honestly. Sorry about that. Some salt, because everything needs a little dash of salt. And this is not necessary, but I happen to have the everyday seasoning from Trader Joe's. I always say, make your dressing your own. Add a little bit of things that you have around that you like, and add them. We're going to give this a whisk, and that vinegar will thin this out a little bit. If you like more mustard, add more mustard. You know, I wouldn't add more soy sauce. I think that's plenty. Quite honestly, it's a lot. Not really a fan of the color. Like I said, use the mustard you have. Use the stuff you have. And if you don't have yogurt, you'd rather do mayo, then you can do mayo, but you have to account for the points because there's a lot of points in mayo. So that is it. Again, you could adjust the seasonings if you like more this, more that. You want to put onion powder or chopped onion in here. You could. I'm not. I don't want it really too oniony. Fresh garlic, you could, but again, I wouldn't do that. Fresh garlic would be very overpowering. But let's give her a taste because maybe it's not any good, or maybe I need to adjust the mustard or something. So let me bring you up. Oh, my glasses on. I want a little bit more mustard. I want a little bit more mustard because I want to. So, which one do I want though? I think I'll put a little bit of each. Again, you taste it, and if you want to put something else in, that's what you do. That's what I do these videos for. Not to give you a recipe, to show you a method. So you can go in your place and tweak it to what you have around. You're not going to have everything that I have. So you make do with what you have and enjoy it. Like that. Just give it a little zhuzh. There we go. Yep, these are just ideas and methods. I want you to go in there and play with your ingredients and say, hey, I can make a honey mustard dressing with mustard and yogurt. Yeah, you can. And dip some veggies. I want to dip chicken in it. That's what, because I've done the ranch. Do you ever get like to the point where you're just tired of ranch? I'm at that point where I'm just tired of ranch. I like it, don't get me wrong, but I'm just tired of it. I've been doing ranch, because when I came up with a low point ranch, I'm like, oh yeah, have ranch. But yeah, I'm a bit tired. So well, let's taste now. Make sure everything is where I want it to be. Yep, I wanted that mustard to hit me in the ass, and it has. It's perfect. It's the balance is there with the acidity and the sweetness. I enjoy it. I really do. That's what you have to do. Make food that you enjoy, not that what I enjoy, what you enjoy, and tweak it and play with food and spend the day one day just mixing ingredients and say, I make chicken salad with yogurt. I like it. I make tuna salad with yogurt. I like it. Saves me points and I like it. So you don't know what you like until you sit there and try and play around with it. So that's what I try. That is what I do. trying to give you just ideas to say, hey, maybe I can try that. Dee does a dressing with yogurt. Maybe I can do a dressing with yogurt. This by far is probably my favorite ingredient on the planet in the WW community. The things that you can do with this is insane. Dressings and marinades and puddings and just things that you can enhance with yogurt that you don't have to pay any points for. That's what it's all about. Thank you for joining me. If you enjoy dressings like I do, and this is more of a dip. I'm not a huge honey, the mustard got me, huge honey mustard dressing fan on salad. I like to dip like my chicken in it. So that's why I'm making it for a dip. So that's why this is going to be called honey mustard dip and not honey mustard dressing. Could you eat this on a salad? Heck, why not? I'm choosing not to though. Maybe if you wanted to put it on salad, you could put a little olive oil in it. That's what I would do. But have a great rest of your day. If you enjoyed this, give me a big old thumbs up and let me know in the comments if you want to try it. Remember, the written recipe is on my blog, dishwithdee.blogspot.com. There you'll have it. Thank you. Have a great rest of your day. We will dish another day. Goodbye.